All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
I'm Seabass.
All right, so did you guys have a good weekend? Everything good?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Anybody do anything special?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, before I let you talk about what happened, there was a couple of shows ago where you chastised me about something, and I have something for you. Because you gave me a bunch of shit. You chastising me all the time. Oh, shit. Hold on, I'll put this shit in backwards.
You set up the fucking bit yourself and fucked it up.
I did.
Yeah, you should have at least told me what we were, so I could ad-lib.
You good? Go ahead. I wanted to make sure that it was secure, so I put the opening to the drawer on
You
the back
already
side.
said that you fucked up.
Uh-oh. He's got a...
It's a test result.
It is. I did A23, and somehow we're related. No, I'm just kidding. That's for you, dog.
Tony's eyes about fucking dropped.
This is a package with a photograph inside of it. Do not bend type deal.
I had to order it because the first time I only ordered one. And so now you have one to hang in your house. And I want pictures so that we can put it on Instagram.
Hold on a second.
So everybody knows. And there's one in there.
Hold on a second. Okay, there's two pictures, one of each of your sons.
Right.
At their graduation.
Correct.
which I appreciate. However,
What size are they, Tony?
these are big joints, kid.
Those are 8x10, son.
8x10. And
listen.
Get there.
so if I was Seabass, I'd be upset.
Yeah. Because it's on paper and it's not on.
Have you seen what this is?
Let me see.
It's not on photo paper.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what was going to happen. Yeah.
So I can explain. Milo's is the nice traditional
Glossy, shiny.
8x10.
Mine's an 8.5x11 with my father photoshopped out.
That's because your school didn't do those kind of pictures like Milo's.
They did.
I never got the link for them.
So Seabass is on traditional white copy paper.
It's probably not even name brand. It's probably
that's
some
the
bullshit
good.
store
That's
brand.
the good bright white from. But the one from Sebastian, or the one of Sebastian.
Yes.
That's just a placeholder. I'm gonna get you a regular one on photocopy. But I got the one from Milo, so I said, well, fuck that. He needs to get it before we go too far away from the bit and it's lost.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Don't be surprised. You come over to the next time I have a gathering. And these motherfuckers will be hanging up in the front.
He could be like,
I appreciate this.
He could be like, baby, we got to put these up. They're coming,
right?
You know what's funny though is people that know you that don't know, they're gonna go, who the fuck? Who is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you have such big ass pictures of these kids?
Why they get top billing over our kids? So that picture of, because you could tell the picture of
You better be fucking nice, Tony.
Seabass is like somebody took that picture.
Correct.
The one of Milo looks like more of a...
It was done on the field
Okay.
at like right as he got off the stage.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, to clarify, I did have pictures done like that. I don't know how many my mom has, but they did it right as we were walking off. Like, we didn't have to walk somewhere else.
Right.
Right as we walked off the center, there was a camera guy who took it as you were walking. So it looked kind of natural.
And your dad doesn't have any of those pictures?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I don't fucking see him up anywhere, so I doubt it.
So
That fucking sucks. My graduation picture is going to be up in Tony's house before it is yours.
no, I'll put one up here before he gets. Give me a couple days, Tony. Fucker. Give me about a week. You know.
On an index card.
You ain't got no wallets, man? I can put it in my...
On a 3x5.
My wallet.
Of what?
Wallet sizes of those?
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact.
So I can show...
I ain't your goddamn stepchild.
Hell yeah, he is. Shit, he could be your. He could be my compadre. We're gonna have to have you baptized. You have to
Don't
join
be calling him compa every fucking 5 seconds, though. Lou.
I don't... My kids call me daddy.
Nope.
Poppy?
And now you gotta kiss
want
him when
Poppy?
you gotta kiss him when he's pooping or in the
yeah, I know.
bathroom.
Poppy?
Don't invite me over. Because if I have to kiss you before, I don't even hug my own father doesn't hug me, so.
fucking liar.
Why would I do that to you?
You know what I've noticed? It's gotten better.
Right?
It has. It really has.
He only does it around people.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, why do I need to do it when we're alone? Like, that's creepy, right?
No, that's called unconditional love.
You know what's unconditional love is that I got up at 5 o'clock this morning to wake you up to
And
make
I was
sure
already
that you
awake,
called
wasn't
out.
I?
Yes,
called
but you
out.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
He wasn't
Fuck
feeling
them.
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that right?
Because I wasn't feeling good.
Oh, okay. Wink, wink.
Right? He's trying to sell himself out on the show.
I don't give a fuck. Fire me.
All right, so before we move any further, I'm not bragging, but I'm doing this that way. If somebody wants it, I'll send it to them. So I got the new iPhone watch. But check out what I did, dude.
iWatch.
Yeah,
Apple Watch.
Apple Watch. So I was able to put the logo as the screensaver or as the actual watch face.
Oh, wow. That's sporty.
So if somebody has one and they would like to have the Sideshow logo as their watch face, you can IM us or you could DM us or text me directly and I will send you the picture of it. That way you can put it on your screensaver.
Nice.
But sooner or later, we're going to have stuff where we can walk around and we see people with stuff or they're out wearing a shirt. We'll hook them up. I'm going to keep stuff in my car. And like my radio days, hey, you're the one that has that podcast, right? Do you have any t-shirts? I don't know. Do you have any extra hamburgers? Just be ready. It's going to be a trade, suckers.
So you this is your first time with a Apple Watch?
Yeah.
What made you decide to get one?
You know what? It's got a lot of cool features, dude. It's got like a walkie-talkie feature on it. So like if he had one or like if you had one, I could like remember the old Nextels where you could chirp somebody.
Those were off the hook.
You could chirp somebody with an iPhone now, and you can.
No way.
Yeah. Dude, and today I was talking to a friend of mine on it. I had my hands down by my side. He could hear me clearly. He was on his phone and I was on my watch.
So you're not actually, you can't call him. You can call him from your watch, but
Right.
You're talking an actual walkie-talkie feature.
Correct.
Do you know what that's called?
It just says walkie-talkie on.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does, dude. When I was setting it up, it said something about you could walkie-talkie. That was what the girl that I worked with said. Hey, look, you could if you have one, you could walkie-talkie it, and that way, like I would just chirp you, and then you would accept, and then we could just talk through the phone without even calling each other.
So it is still like a phone call, whereas you like the Nextel, you'd have to push the button.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm assuming I haven't used it yet, so I don't know. I'm waiting to go back and work with her, so I know.
Nobody else got an Apple Watch?
No.
Of course not.
Okay. I got one. I'll chirp you on mine.
All right. You got the new one? I don't know if your old one has the feature. You got like the one or the two, or what do you have? I'm just fucking with you, dog.
What are they up to now?
This is a series, the 6 series.
Oh yeah, it ain't a 6, that's for sure.
Because it has its own cellular and like it's got its own number, but it comes through on my phone number.
Oh yeah, I don't have none of that.
Because it has to have data.
No, none of that. It's I definitely don't have the one because I waited till they became waterproof because I only use it for work.
Oh, okay. So that you can listen to your shit, right?
No. Like if while I'm working, if somebody calls, I can just look, see who's calling, and choose if I want to answer it or not because it depends on what I'm doing.
Right.
And same with text messages. They come in real fast. Instead of me always having to reach for my phone, I could just
makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got it for that, and then the same with like sometimes I'll have mine on vibrate and in my back pocket, and I don't answer for hours because I can't feel it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm big and I don't have an ass, so my pants slide down, and so it's more like my back pocket is like on the back of my leg, so I can't really feel it because you know what I mean.
But that's not the band that it comes with.
No, I bought the band separate.
Look at you.
Yeah, I had to get the band separate because they're not big enough. Although because it's the 44, it's the bigger one. Right. The face may have made it long enough for me to use their larger band that they send. Because when you buy it, it comes with like a regular size, like, oh my God, I got an iPhone watch band, and then it comes with like a larger band for people like me.
So what made you choose that one?
Just because it looks like a regular watch band. I didn't want.
Oh, hold up! I thought you couldn't wear watches.
I can't really. I can't because after a while it'll start to burn and I have to take it off for a little bit.
Has it started burning on you
Not yet. Not yet. Because I had one before and I had the other one. What's the skinny one?
Fitbit.
The Fitbit. I had the Fitbit. That motherfucker burnt like whoo-wee. As soon as I put it on, it may have been my body reacting to a machine that was going to tell me to exercise, and that's why it burnt. Because a Fitbit, like if you don't move, it vibrates to tell you, motherfucker, you've been sitting down too long. So that might have been my body rejecting it.
I had one as well, a smartwatch, before I got that iWatch. I'm not sure if it was a Fitbit. It was.
Was it like a thin one?
No, it was called like a Pebble watch. Pebble.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was actually kind of sporty, but it didn't. You can't do as much as you can on an Apple Watch that you could on that one.
I got you.
So
there was something else I was going to tell you, and I can't think of it right now. Yeah. So if you want that, let me know, and then I'll shoot it out to you. That way you can have it and sport it. And everybody can ask.
So you really went digging in, looking what you could do with that thing, huh? Walkie-talkie, screensaver.
Well, you know what? I got it today. I was like, yeah, I wonder if I can, because I remember I used to have the little Sony Ericsson watch or phone. I mean, it was a little small one. It was about like that, real small Ericsson phone. And I remember I used to create screensavers for it. That were the radio station. I'd create some for my show, and I'd have it on the watch.
You ever do ringtones?
Yes, I've done that too.
Any weird ones you can remember?
The one that I did, I have the one that's for my text messages on my phone, which is Negan from Walking Dead saying,
little pig, let me in."
I heard that one.
I got that one. I have a couple of them.
I haven't messed with ringtones in a while, but like my old ladies used to be Rick James, Give It To Me.
Of course.
My kids, my daughters was maybe a Nicki Minaj song. What was my son's? He hardly called me, so I can't really remember.
The picture that you sent out. So tell everybody what you did this weekend, and we'll get into the
high school buddy of mine, Shannon Estrin.
Man, I haven't seen that cat since our reunion, the 25th, I think, or the 30th, maybe.
20th,
yeah.
Because we just had our 30th.
Right, so it was the one that was here on Dinah Shore, right?
Dinah Shore?
Yeah. Wasn't it Dinah Shore? Yeah, at that club right there.
Club?
Well, at the country club part.
Yes, the Marriott, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
He turned 50, so he decided to throw himself a party. Everybody's turning 50.
I know. So was it Lily the other day that turned 50?
I don't know. Were you saw it on Facebook or something?
Yeah.
Word. So he threw himself a little bash, and I was really surprised. Dudes came in for it.
Really?
My buddy James, who lives in Oregon, but he actually was in Baltimore, he came down for it. Our buddy Rick from the Bay Area,
right?
Which I just found out. Well, I'll tell you that in a second. He came down for it. Another cat that lives up in the Bay Area, Little C, he came down for it. And then Raul Rodriguez, he also came down
the Bay
for
Area,
it.
yeah.
George, George Rodriguez, he lives around here, so he was there. A couple other people. So it was good catching up with everybody. So
it was funny. You sent out a picture of you and those guys from back in the day, and I think you were sitting down next to Shannon, kind of leaning towards him.
Right,
bro. You look just like your son.
You think?
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Wow.
He looked just like his son. Or his son looked just like him. One of the two.
It's funny how James looks exactly the same. Because he shaved his head bald.
Right.
And he was bald at that time.
Right.
So no different hairstyle. He still has just the mustache. He looks exactly the same. And the other funny thing is there's 5 people in that picture. And those same 5 people were there that night.
Oh, nice.
So he actually had us sit in the same positions, and we took a picture like that, the 5 of us. He didn't send that to me though, because he was like, "I'm gonna make it like some sort of collage or something out of it."
Oh, get cute.
Yeah. The funniest thing is, because Shannon's always been a smoker, right?
Right.
And so I get there, we're doing our small talk, and that picture that I'm telling you about, we were in his living room. And he goes, "Oh, I found this picture the other day. Perfect timing. Let's go get it." So let me backtrack. When I got there, the side gate was open, so I assumed that's where he wanted people to come in.
Right.
So that's what I did, and he had a lot of people in the backyard, and and we're gonna get to how he catered it in a second as well.
Okay.
So I said hello to the smaller amount of people that I did know, and I went inside because I couldn't see him, and he was in the kitchen. So I came in, said hello, met his wife. We were talking for a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, I found this picture I want to show you. It's got 5 of us in it." He goes, "It's in the garage. Come on." So I went into there's a real short hallway because from his kitchen to the garage there's also a laundry room.
Okay.
So it's a real short hallway. So he opened the door. Dog. Smoke. You can smell it. His garage is like a man cave. He's got couches. He's got TVs. They were watching the end of the basketball game.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So what makes that even funnier, and there was like maybe 8 dudes in there. So this is like walking into a Cheech and Chong movie, straight up. And the reason I'm laughing about it now is because the way I picture it in my head now is as we're going through that short hallway, like that song Mary Jane by Rick James is playing in my head.
Right.
And then we open it up, and don't get me wrong, it's not like it was smoky. It was barely a haze.
Right.
But the way I'm remembering it now is
like this big old puffer.
Yeah. And Mary Jane's playing in the background.
Like you was walking into a cloud and shit, right?
So, you know how when some people throw parties and they have a taco guy,
right?
And that's the norm out here.
That's
and
the desert, right?
Hey, yeah, it's great, dude. If you get the right ones, dude, they hook it up.
Yeah.
So he had food there, and at first I didn't see what it was. But then I saw it. He had a pizza guy that made little pizzas, like medium size, if you will.
Okay.
Dude, the best idea in the world, because I love pizza.
Right.
So they had these little pizza ovens that ran off of propane tanks. And I unfortunately I ate not right before, but I had dinner before I got there because I didn't get there until after 8. So I wasn't hungry. So I just assumed, you walk up and let me get pepperoni. Let me get some onions and mushrooms on it. That's how I figured it went.
Right.
Or I don't know if they gave you by the slice. I don't know. When I got there, everyone was eating, so I didn't even go to that area. So before the end of the night, I got hungry, so I went over there. And the way they did it was they made different types of pizzas. Barbecue chicken, your traditional pepperoni, your traditional vegetable, but all these other ingredients as well on different pizzas. And they had them laid out on a table, and what they did was they had this little chalkboard, and they would actually write in chalk what that actual pizza was.
Oh, okay.
So you could just grab a slice of it, try it out, grab the whole pie if you wanted. They just make another one and put it back out. Dude, it was the best thing in the world. I'll have to give it to dude. I was like, man, this is nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nice and different, right?
And they were there. You know how when you get a taco guy, he's there for like 2 hours.
Right. Hey, you got a minimum.
Yeah.
2 hours. This many people, I'm out, dude.
And then at least the taco guys I've experienced.
Right.
They'll wrap up the rest of the food and like give it to you if you want to heat it up later.
Right.
Which is great. I mean, hey, you hired me for 2 hours. 2 hours is up. I'm out. Dude, this guy was there. I showed up a little after 8, and he was there past midnight.
Really?
And there was 3 of them. They were still cooking. I had to give it to them. I'm actually going to have to give them out their name in case anybody wants to check them out. The owner's name was Chris, and the company name was Poppin' Off Pies.
Well, that's cool. That's a good name.
Yeah, Popping Off Pies. So look it up. Oh, I got his phone number actually, because like I said, if I ever have an opportunity to have a party, 707-758-8566. Chris at Popping Off Pies.
Damn, we're 707 at Vegas?
Yeah, I don't know, but it is local.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have I don't think he has a traditional brick and mortar store.
Right.
I think it's just one of those things that he just caters.
That's cool, though. That's a good idea. That's nice and different.
Dude. And again, it was one of those things that, you just finger food almost. You don't even really need a plate.
And at that point, honestly, fuck, the pizza doesn't even have to be great. It's just different.
Yeah. It was a different experience.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like you walk up and be like, oh, well, let me try the chicken. Let me try the green chili and the carne asada one. Like half taco truck, half pizza dude. You know what I mean?
The other bad part, though, is I was kind of buzzed and... Yeah, I was kind of buzzed.
Okay.
And so my taste buds were...
A little off?
A little off. So I really couldn't tell. And then I couldn't really read by this point. Like what?
Damn.
Yeah. See, what happened was they know I don't smoke.
Okay.
So at one point he offered me a gummy. Okay, so which I partook in because it's his birthday, and it didn't hit me for a while. And a couple people who I've told what I'm about to tell you say, yeah, gummies, stuff like that, you don't really know when it's going to kick in.
Yeah.
I mean, if you smoke it, it's like automatic.
Right.
But gummies, it takes a while to go through your system. So I felt bad because it kicked in at one point. And I just felt like my body had 50-pound weights on it just trying to bring me to the ground. And, dog, I was telling my buddy, like, I gotta go sit down. It's coming. It's hitting me. And, it was a little warm, so that was playing a part.
Right.
And I was just like, man, I gotta go sit down. And they're like, you never had them before? I was like, I've had them before, but it's been a while. I'm not really used to it. And then plus I was drinking, so... Dog.
Yeah, well, and then the heat, like that, you know what I mean? That in and of itself, bro.
I played myself, though.
Why?
I feel bad. Okay, because there was, like I said, there was a bunch of people there. There was a white dude there that looked familiar, but I couldn't pinpoint where I knew him from.
Okay.
And he was talking to everyone that I spoke to.
So you felt like you should know him? I
felt like I should know him. But, Shannon played soccer in high school.
Right.
So is it one of the soccer teammates? And, all this clique, they all play sports. I wasn't into sports. I didn't play sports.
How'd you get to hang out with them and not play sports?
Yeah. Good question.
You know what I mean?
Very good question. Like George Rodriguez was there. Raul Rodriguez was there. Rick Hansen.
And George played football and baseball, right?
I don't know if he played football, but he definitely played baseball.
Yeah.
Rick played baseball and basketball.
Right.
Shannon played soccer. James football, basketball. I was like the mascot. They just brought me around for fun. So again, back to this dude. I'm like, he looks familiar, but I don't remember him. I remember him, but I don't know who he is.
Okay.
And stupid me, I should have just went and introduced myself, but I didn't. Or reintroduce myself because I know this dude.
Right.
So at the point that the gummy kicked in and I had to go sit down, at that point I was in that, fuck the world. Not fuck the world, but I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't care about nothing. It's like if I was driving, it's one of those Jesus take the wheel because I'm
out, right? Yeah.
So at that point, that dude was saying his goodbyes. So he was saying goodbye to everyone. And then my buddy James turns to me. He goes, "Oh, you remember Shannon's little brother, right? Garrett." And I was like, that's who that is. So if Shannon's going to listen to this, tell your brother my apologies. I mean, he probably, if he remembered me, which he might have.
Right.
He probably like, man, this guy's a dick. Tony's a dick. He ain't even going to say hello to me.
Wow.
And I was like, total dick move. So my bad, Garrett. Like I said, and then again when James said, "Oh, you remember Shannon's brother Garrett?" I was just in that chair. I was like, "Man,
God damn it!" Right?
I'm good. I'll have to holler at him the next time.
Wow. Did you tell everybody about the podcast so we might have some new listeners?
I told some people, yeah. Well, the people I spoke with, yeah.
Right on. Got to keep pushing it. I had somebody that listened to that heard me on the Whiskey Glass podcast that reached out to me.
Oh, wow.
It was like, hey, dude, I don't know if you remember me. I was Choice Concepts and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So if I ever go out to San Diego, I'm supposed to hit this cat up and go grab a drink and whatnot.
Oh, word up.
Yeah, it was kind of cool, dude. It all just kind of spreading out there, working out.
Was he your age or was he the Whiskey Glass podcast guy's age?
Our age.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit younger. Because he was at the tail end of Choice Concepts, of the chapter and all that going down here. But he remembered a lot of people that I knew and still talks to a lot of the people that I still kind of know. So it's kind of cool. Hell yeah. Get it out there, man. Got to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Joe, anything else fun? Nothing else funny happened while you were there?
While I was there, not that I can remember off the top of my head, no.
All right.
No, I don't think so. You catch me off guard right now.
I have to ask you though, because I figured your daughter would have sent some sort of text through the Instagram or something about me trying to get her money pooled. You know what I mean?
Actually, matter of fact, she came down this weekend again. She probably needed her laundry done, which Mama Bear hooked up, of course. You know, the funny thing is, my daughter looks like my wife.
Right.
My kids are opposite. My son looks like me, and my daughter looks like my wife.
Right.
But my daughter acts like me. She has my personality, and my son has my wife's.
Okay.
So she was coming down on Friday for the weekend. And I had hit her up. I said, next time you come down, I want some of that pizza again that, by your job. So make sure you hook that up. So when she got off, she goes, send me your order for what you want as far as, food-wise. So you ever eat at Waba Grill?
Yeah.
They used to have one in Palm Springs by the Lowe's.
There's one in Indio off of Washington.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Because
right
the one... Go ahead.
Right by the Starbucks right there. Right in front of the Starbucks on Washington.
Washington and what? The freeway?
Yeah. You know how you get off on...
by Popeyes?
Is it what? Oh, no, I'm sorry. On Jackson.
Oh. Okay, I'll have to find it.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was another one out here.
Yeah.
Because they used to have one in Palm Springs and it closed.
Really?
Yeah, and it was good, dude. I'll be honest with you, that was slamming.
All right.
You didn't like it?
It was all right. I wouldn't go as far as saying the shit was slamming.
No, I liked it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was one by her house in Alhambra.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I said, let me get 3 slices of Sicilian. Let me get 2 slices of regular. I said, and let me get me a Waba Grill steak bowl with white rice. And she's like, damn, she hit me with something like, yo, I'm not working for Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever.
Yeah, this ain't a personal order, motherfucker. I said pizza place.
Wow.
And she stopped me from saying, and get me a Chick-fil-A sandwich too. So I gotta have dinner for every day of the week this coming week.
Wow, Tony.
So I stopped it at that point.
You're saving a lot of money.
Oh. All right.
So the following morning, all her dirty clothes is laid out in my closet. Because we separate.
Right.
And so
waste of time.
So I take a picture of her. I say, hey, I'd rather work for DoorDash than the local laundromat because now we're doing her laundry.
Ooh.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You got to keep it strong. So she invited a friend over that day, one of her college buddies who actually, it's a trip how they're the same age. She met a girl, her sorority sisters.
Okay.
One is from Indio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, went to Indio High. They've probably seen each other at like football games and stuff because my daughter danced for the dance team and her friend was a cheerleader.
Oh, okay.
So it was one of those things that they probably seen each other, but
Didn't know. I got you.
rivalries and stuff like that. But now, they're cool with each other. So anyway, she came down and they went out Saturday night. My wife dropped him off downtown.
Okay.
And at 2:30, she called, to get picked up. And my wife went to go get him because I wasn't in a condition to drive. Well,
because you needed a ride too.
I actually drove home, but I was straight. At that point in time.
Okay.
Let me backtrack. I was straight, like I could drive, because trust me, I would have called my wife to come get me. That's not a problem.
Right.
But when you really think about it, if something would have happened and you do a pee test or a blood test,
you'd have gotten that.
Yeah, I'd have probably gotten it. But I was okay to drive. But then again, it's still in your system.
That's what they all say, Tony.
Yeah. No, I was straight.
Yeah.
I'm here. But anyways, my wife went to go get my daughter, and when they came home, my daughter comes in and gives me a kiss, good night. And so my wife was like, she's laughing, and I was like, what's going on? She goes, you know how she called for me to go pick her up? I said, yeah. She goes, well, I'm driving her. We're driving home, and we're about maybe a mile from the house. So my phone dings. And it's a text from her saying, we got a ride. We'll be home any minute now. And so she's looking at it and she looks back. Because my daughter's in the back seat. And she's like, why are you sending me this text? She goes, oh my God, I didn't even know it was you.
Oh.
And my wife's like, well, how did you think you were getting home? She's like, I don't remember.
Holy shit. Wow.
She cracks me up, boy.
Well, that should scare you. She just getting in random cars and shit.
I think she thought they called an Uber or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn. That's fucking hilarious.
She's the best.
That's too much, brother. Too much. Got to be careful with that shit. Get caught up getting the wrong fucking car.
Yeah.
Be all over. So there's this new show, and are you interested in watching this shit at all? And it comes out, it starts Wednesday, and it's on Netflix. It's called Sexy Beasts. It's a dating show.
I saw the trailer for it.
Where people get dressed up like animals or whatever, and that's all they get to. They just see the other person dressed up like that, both of them. And they have to judge based off of that.
Yeah,
It's kind of a cool concept, though.
Is it?
Well, I guess maybe it's more of a cool experiment.
Is it?
Yeah. All these
are you gonna watch it?
Fuck no. Waste of time. I'm trying to be my own sexy beast right now.
I'll be honest with you. Some of the outfits were kind of extravagant.
Sexy beast, right?
Well, I wouldn't call them sexy. You saw the one girl that looked like the devil?
Yeah.
I mean,
that was a little out there, right?
That was kind of scary.
Tony said kind of scary.
I don't know, man. But you do know that it is an actual thing. Like a Furby.
Right.
You heard of Furby conventions?
Right.
Dude. Crazy stuff.
Ever been to one?
No.
Oh.
But I've heard about them.
Yeah, I heard some crazy stuff about them, too.
And for those of you who don't know, a Furby is where they dress up as animals.
No, a Furby is a little toy that you can buy. They're called furries. There's no B.
Oh, furries, yeah.
Furries?
Yeah, furries.
Okay.
He's right. Furbies are like the little...
The owl things.
Yeah, they look like
the
fucking...
gremlin toys.
Yeah, look like gremlins.
Okay. Have you been to a furry convention?
No.
Think they might suit your style
Fuck
better?
no.
Dog, you wear a costume, they don't know you. You be like, hey, baby.
Are you telling me I need to put a costume on, Tony? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I appreciate the sentiment.
What about... Well, let me ask you this. What about going like to Comic-Con to try to meet somebody? Would you do that?
Why would I have to go to Comic-Con?
I didn't say you had to.
But because those are, in a sense, those are your people.
I'd like to go to Comic-Con to go to Comic-Con.
You don't want to browse the eye candy?
That'd be cool. But that's not why I'd go to Comic-Con. I'd go to Comic-Con for Comic-Con.
Well, even the guys that are like deep into comics and shit are like, fuck yeah, let's go to Comic-Con because all the fucking
but they're lonely.
Movie. All right, you're not lonely. See, Daddy,
I knew when I walked in here that this was going to be an annoying show.
Daddy hugs
Here I
one
am
up. He
being
don't need no fucking Comic-Con chick.
I mean, but you can find your Laura Crafts out there.
It's
You can
Lara
watch
Croft.
Your Laura Crofts out there. You can find your Walking Dead honeys
Yeah,
out there.
I want a zombie. Mm-hmm.
Dog, that's your realm.
Hey,
right
wait
there.
a minute. I went to fucking Walker Stalker Con in the Bay Area, and some of the broads that were walking around there were banging.
Yeah, as actual characters, not zombies.
I've seen, like, I wouldn't call them, you know, like when tickets go on
Cosplay.
sale,
Right.
they'll show like moments from the previous year
Right.
as advertisement.
Right.
And yeah, some of the costumes are like, wow, look at that.
Yeah, people go way crazy.
Yeah.
I was standing in line, and there was people like, because I hate going places by myself. I used to, anyways. And so one year for my birthday, when I was living up north, I wanted to. Walker Stalker Con was coming to San Francisco, and I was like, "Fuck, I want to go." And my sister was like, "Well, do you have anybody to go with you?" I'm not going. I was like, "Nah, fuck it, give me a ticket. I'll go by myself." She said, "You will?" Yeah, fuck it, I'll go. So I went on to. They have this app called Panda Parking, where you can reserve a parking space at one of the parking structures, so you ain't got to fuck around. You show up, you show them the app on your phone, and you go right in and park wherever it is that you want. So I reserved my parking space. I was good. She gave me the tickets. Had to walk all the way down to the end of the wharf. I ended up catching a taxi down there. And then I got in line. Dude, there was so many fucking hot chicks there, dude. Just standing in line, like 2 or 3 girls hanging out with each other. And it was fun. Yeah, it was dope, dude. It was a good time. And it was like right on the ocean at one of the forts right there that they have at the end of the pier. It was fucking dope.
I can imagine.
Yeah, dude. It was like right at the peak of The Walking Dead, like early on, you know what I mean? And then they had all the characters, like some of the characters were there, but then they had people walking around that looked exactly like the cast members.
So StalkerCon is not for a bunch of different things?
No, it's only The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
Which is really cool. They were doing it all across the country. They do them a lot back east. And this is the one that came here to California, was up in San Francisco. I'd go to that shit again. That shit is dope.
That doesn't...
Yeah, I'd like to go.
Okay, well, all right.
But not to find
but
women.
you're asking me to go as it's like a dating site.
Well, that's because you got to remember, our generation, no matter where we went, it was a dating site.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, most of the reason why we went places was because of that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get that.
We chased tail everywhere.
Everywhere.
I remember going, these motherfuckers, hey, let's go to fucking, not Knott's Berry Farm. What's the other one that's out there?
Magic Mountain?
Let's go to Magic Mountain. I'm like, fuck, I don't like roller coasters. Nah, it's cool, dude, it's cool. So we go out there. I took the fucking Monte Carlo. We go out there, and we're walking around, and fucking, hey, let's go get in line for Colossus. I'm like, yeah, nope, fuck that. I'll wait for you guys over here. Nah, come on, man. I said, don't you want to talk to girls? Yeah, I want to talk to girls. I don't want to get on Colossus, though. He said, but you got to get in line. That's where all the girls are at. Fuck. I don't want to get on Colossus, dude. I'm a fucking asshole doing this already. So, sure enough, I fucking got in line and waited an hour and a half to get on the fucking ride. Fucking over in 15 fucking seconds. I was like, fuck, bro. But we were talking to girls the whole time in line. Dude, God damn, that was the worst.
If, at that age, because we weren't old enough to know people that were getting married, quinceañeras.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody was having... Dude, we didn't have to know the people. If somebody knew there was a quinceañera going on...
I got invited to one.
Dude. Meat market, kid.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Dude, quinceañeras was the spot. Oh. Good times.
because that's when like it was weird, and not I don't see so many of them happening now. Even for the white girls that do like their 16th coming out parties or whatever.
Sweet 16.
Yeah. Because that was like once they reached that age. Well, a lot of girls hit their quinceañera and already had a baby, but it was a quinceañera and baby shower all together. But you, but it was that age was the age where they considered the girl to be hitting her maturity. She was becoming a woman. So they would throw these parties for them, and they would go. And girls would get all gussied up, and man, and that's back when they had fucking hair. Like tall, remember that shit?
That was my old lady right there.
Yup, the big old fan in the front. Yup. They had stock and Aquanet.
Aquanet.
That was the shit back in the day.
Don't get too close to anything that had flames.
Yup. Even a hot light bulb. Don't get too close to that shit. You start to get that little smoke coming off that. Nope.
So would you go to a club?
Probably not.
Like even if it was like a rock and roll one?
Probably.
See,
but when I hear club, I think type bullshit. I'm not into that shit.
I mean, because some clubs might have a live band, that played rock and roll.
Yeah, I just have to find it.
And there's some places that are and there's some that play like more hip hop or R&B or to play more contemporary stuff. It's not always just house music. When you go to Vegas, probably a lot of house music.
When Manuel turned 40, I think either when he turned 40 or I think it was when he turned 40. He had this weekend lined up. Was it his 40th?
I don't know. I wasn't invited. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
What we did was we did a bar crawl. He rented a bus, a double-decker bus.
God damn.
Dude, it was a great time. Should have been there.
He had no choice in that.
Yeah.
And we went to like 5 or 6 different bars.
Okay.
Dude, it was great. Went to all these different bars, and one was like a rock and roll. It was more of a biker bar.
Right.
So it was a little scary. But everybody was cool. And they played one song I remember they played was Down with the Sickness. See what I'm saying? That's your spot, kid.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I was a married man at that point, so I wasn't looking. But my friends told me there was a lot of girls there.
They're your friends.
Telling you.
Let me ask you a question because you never talk about any of that stuff. So, like,
because these conversations ensue. But go ahead.
Well, they're just. I mean, we're not. They're just natural conversations. There's
I know.
I'm not trying to make fun of you or nothing.
Go ahead.
So, like, when you hang out with your buddies and you go places, like, is it about? Hey, you guys? Oh, fuck, check her out.
No.
Or, really?
It's never about that.
None of you guys ever did. Really?
Mm-hmm. We go and we look. If anything's there. But that's not the main purpose we're going there. We're going there to hang out with each other.
Wow. That's all we went for. We were hanging out together was just a product of us going to check all the girls out.
You remember my line?
Which one? Ustedes tres, nosotros tres?
There was 3 of us hanging The 3 of us were hanging out, kid. And so I would go up to these Spanish girls. I'd be like, because there was 3 of us and there was 3 of them. Ustedes tres, nosotros tres. Pues? And dude, we were trying to work it.
Hell yeah.
Anything we're trying. We
tried all kinds of shit.
I remember a buddy of mine, we ditched at Palm Springs High School. Okay? There was like 5 of us that ditched.
Okay.
We went to Indio High School.
Oh, shit.
To try and pick up on some girls. During the day, during school. Like, what kind of sense does that make, right?
Right.
So, we all rode in Rick's car, okay?
And Rick had a cabriolet, too.
Convertible. So, we went there. I don't remember. It was lunchtime. I don't remember. It's so long ago. But this dude that we went with, what he did was he took a piece of paper, writing paper, and he wrote his name and his phone number in little writing all over this paper, and then he would cut it, he would break it off. So it'd be like a little piece of paper with his name and number. And he would just, if he saw a girl he liked, he'd just, hey, give me a call. Hey, give me a call. And that's all we were doing out there. And then the security came running after us. So we took off all in different directions. And I think it was James and I, we didn't make it back to Rick's car in time. So we wound up taking the Sun Bus back to Palm Springs.
Oh, shit.
And the funny thing is, we were on Ramon Road in Cat City, and somehow the other two, Rick and whomever, and it was either one other guy or two other guys, they actually found us on Ramon Road.
Oh,
they
shit.
Like pulled up to the side of the bus, kind of looking in, trying to look in, and we said, oh, snap. And they were like, oh, get off on the next stop. We'll pick you up. And we were already in Cat City.
Did the guy ever get any calls back?
I don't remember. I doubt it.
Fuck.
You know, he was shooting his shot, though.
Hell yeah.
It was funny, though, dude. He had a pocket full of these little pieces of scrap paper. like on the Chinese fortune cookies. You know,
Yeah,
little
just-
paper.
yeah.
Yep. And he would just hand those out.
That's the way to do it, dude. It was all. It's a numbers game, dude. The more you put it out there, the better the chance of getting a call back, right?
Oh, man.
Terrible.
That was great.
Terrible. Have you ever gone anywhere with your friends and saw somebody and
Nope.
never attempted to talk to anybody or?
Nope.
That's what this coming weekend's for, kid. San Diego.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's the sole purpose I'm going out there.
Not the sole purpose, but
But don't let life pass you by. If she there,
she might be
Yep,
the one.
she's waiting in San Diego for me. 100%.
well, she might be on the other side of the fence waiting for you too. Like you never know. You've been learning Spanish like a
Better speak
motherfucker.
English. Oh, shit.
You've been learning
She better
Spanish like a
speak English.
motherfucker the other day. We was talking about it, and he was throwing some shit at me like, God damn, I didn't know you knew that.
Wow.
Getting good with this Spanish. Mother-in-law's gonna like you. New Consuelo.
Wow.
What was it? No more what?
No more lemon pledge.
No more lemon pledge.
I clean anyway.
Where's that from?
Family Guy.
Family Guy. Yeah, dude, I remember we used to go all over doing that shit, dude, everywhere. We'd go to fucking the Metro in Riverside. Fuck, we'd go to the fair here.
Dude, we go to Mexicali,
Yeah.
Tijuana, just on the hunt.
Yeah. Just for a little bit of time with a little alone time with a female. Didn't take much back then, you know what I mean?
We went to Tijuana once for New Year's.
Oof.
Yeah. I don't really remember it all that well. My old lady went with us. I was dating her at the time. I don't know what possessed us to celebrate New Year's in Tijuana. I remember we took a picture. It's a black. If I had this picture, I swear to God, I'd die laughing. But I haven't seen it in years, and I know where all our pictures are. We were like all of us. It was like one of the black and white pictures,
Right.
and they had like a donkey spray painted like a zebra.
Oh, that's
Wow.
fucking hilarious. Fuck. Oh my God.
Oh man, good times.
And more than anything, it's just about the memories, right? Hey, you remember we went out there because we were the whoop whoop, and
Yeah.
see, like your age, it should be about, or I'm assuming if I was your age now, it'd be about, yeah, I was talking with this girl on fucking Facebook, dude, I'm gonna go meet her. Drive out to where she's at or whatever, but shit crazy now, though. People are fucking way too much craziness out there.
It's way too easy.
Yeah.
And it's way too easy to get played.
Yeah.
Because, dude,
Catfish.
not only that, it's my daughter. Like I said, we have to find her another spot. Dude, I think she's been getting scammed
Why?
because she'll find a spot, right?
Right?
And so the person won't let her see the place until she puts down like the deposit, the security deposit of 1 month's rent.
Really?
Yeah, they won't give her the address or nothing. So 2 people at least she has spoken to. One guy wanted her to pay a $50 application fee that required like a social security number just to go see the place. And I was like, and it was a nice place. It was close to her work. It looked perfect. So I said, look, if it costs us $50, that's fine. But don't give them your social security number. I just tell them you don't feel comfortable, whatever. But that, it don't make sense for you to have to pay $50 just to go see the place.
Right.
But he was calling an application fee. He wanted to make sure that her credit was good. Why is he going to waste his time?
Right.
Okay, I can kind of see that. But you know what? No. So apparently he agreed to it. So they were going to set something up like the following weekend. And then like a day later, he erased all their text messages. She couldn't get a hold of them. She wasn't contacting her back because she wanted to confirm that they were still on so she could send them money. Another place, again, just stopped contacting her. I doubt they found another renter within those 24 hours. Of course, it's possible. But when you really think about it, you're doing everything online.
Right.
These people are just showing you pictures
Of whatever.
Saying, okay, you can have this spot, give me first month's rent as a security deposit, and it's yours. So now, we're double, taking double, looking at it twice to say, is this legit? How can you even know if it's legit?
Wow.
Unless you go through like a management company, of course, and
And that's going to be more expensive, right?
Much more expensive.
That's scary, dude.
It sucks.
Especially out in that area, that you even got to be even more careful, right? Because that's more likely to happen in a big city like that, right?
Yep. One spot she was looking at, it looked like it was on top of like a store. You know how they got, the buildings, so the second floor was the apartments and stuff. And so I told her, I said, you got to be careful. These stores, I said, and you definitely don't want to be next to a restaurant. And she's like, why not? I said, because there could be rats and stuff behind there, like in the alleys and stuff. And she's like, oh my God, are you serious? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm serious.
Wow.
You
the things these kids don't think about, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's something to think about when you guys are looking at your shit, man.
Yeah, luckily he hasn't sent anything that's above a restaurant or in a seedy area.
What about that? Nobody's asking you guys for like first month or anything to go see it or anything?
Because we haven't
applied yet, gotten that far. That's crazy, man.
And I got a reminder. You got a car, so you definitely need parking. Because if you got to find your own parking spot in LA, more than likely you ain't gonna find one near you. And you'll be lucky if the next day you go back to go to work and your car is still there.
Did she figure out the parking by her work? Or is she still doing the daily rate?
She's still doing a day rate because the parking by the month is $240.
Wow.
So it's the same.
It's exactly the same if you were to go park 5 days a week. So I'm like, you're better off paying by the day because if you call in sick once or twice, you ain't paying for that parking.
Shit.
So,
dude.
I mean, it's more convenient because you just scratch them off $240 for the month and don't have to worry about constantly paying. But you're not getting no break.
You better get a bike or one of those little scooters.
You know what the trip is? They have those out there. Those little, what do they call them?
The birds, right? What do they call
something
them?
like that.
You know what we're talking about? Like
Nope.
the little scooters or whatever that you rent?
A Segway?
No, it's like
Moped?
the Razors, but I guess you do an app and you can rent it. You can unlock it.
I have no idea what it is.
Really?
I thought it was called like a bird or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. And but dude, they're everywhere out there.
Jesus.
I was like, shoot, you get a spot close enough, you just take one and just go back and forth on it.
Yeah.
She's like, shit.
She said no. Did you see her trying to ride one of those with her high heels on?
Carrying her lunch pail.
Right. So she never said nothing to you about trying to get out from under paying her, huh?
Oh, no, she did, actually. What she said was, She said she was straight up. But she didn't look at it as the angle that you're thinking
Right.
about her, you trying to take her money. All she heard from that conversation was, so you said you're not gonna let your baby girl live in the ghetto, so how much you willing to put in on my spot out there? What? And it's like, what's our average that we can go be looking at? But the key word is our.
What's our limit?
Yeah.
Wow. It's like it's both our place, but I'm the only one living there.
But we actually this weekend she found a spot that I think is gonna work out really well because it's a studio, furnished, and it's near USC, very close to USC. And I'm almost gonna guess it might even be walking distance to where her brother is when he goes back to school.
Oh, nice.
My son goes back to school.
That'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be real good.
Yeah, that way they're nice and close.
Yeah,
In case one of them needs something, right?
and they can ride share if when Christmas comes around, they need to come down. That type of deal.
It's good. Man, they're gonna want to take their own cars. They're gonna want to ride share.
But,
Shit, crazy. Tony, how many employees do you have? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't have employees.
No?
No.
Just you?
Yeah.
When you had employees? Or if you were to get employees? My bad, I didn't.
There you go.
If you were to ever get employees, would you drug test them?
No. Not my line of work. Hypothetically, if I had some right now,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be the type that would need it.
Okay.
I know that pretty much for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, 10 months ago, hypothetically, had I done it, somebody would have came back positive.
Yeah.
But now, hypothetically, I would be cool.
You'd be cool.
Yeah.
Did they drug test you at your job?
None of them.
None of them.
Are you drug testing at your job?
No.
They should drug test where I work
They should.
Why?
Yeah, absolutely.
because I know motherfuckers who come in
Oh, is that right?
crossed.
Well, is it because they had a hard night or they started?
They
in the
come in
morning?
crossed. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They're out in the parking lot.
Because there have been times
If not before.
back in the day, I'd come to work hungover,
Right?
still probably a little bit, tipsy,
Oh yeah.
especially on those Sunday mornings.
I've gone to work where it's probably reeking of alcohol. Where if we drank hard liquor the night before,
Right.
Because you can kind of get rid of beer pretty good, right? But if you're mixing or you're drinking hard liquor, there's no fun. You're going in and smelling like fucking a liquor cabinet broke. You know what I mean? Like, luckily I never got called out on it or fired for it. But yeah, I've gone in smelling pretty bad, but never weed.
I mean, again, when I worked at the rental car spot, we were open every day of the week. And to be honest with you, the office people, nobody wanted to work on Sunday mornings.
Right? Well, yeah.
So the outside guys, they didn't care. They were like, they needed the money.
Right.
Not that we didn't, but we're more Americanized and we were going out. So,
Right?
what look at me like that for?
Because you said we're more American.
Because the dudes outside were, didn't speak English.
So they don't know it's Saturday night and that's the night to go out? What do you mean?
Well, they were more like they stay home.
So they were older guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what you
Yeah.
meant.
And, we didn't have, because of the, not that, we didn't really have young people working there.
Right?
So, yeah. A lot of guys, I'll be honest with you, one guy in particular, he played the game smart. He would come, our season is the winter.
Okay.
That's when we were busiest.
Right. Makes sense.
Now, we're the valley is kind of pretty much year
All
round.
year. Yeah.
But back 1990s,
Very seasonal.
very seasonal. I'm talking ghost town in the summer. We would rent 100 plus cars a day. in the winter.
Wow.
In the summer, 12.
Wow.
I mean, it was that much of a dramatic drop.
So you had to make your money during the winter.
Right. And we'd have to lay off a lot of guys during the summer and then have them come back at the winter.
Right.
One dude, he'd volunteer to be laid off. Because what he would do is he would come, let's say, October. He'd live with his cousin, who was also another guy that washed cars there. He's from Mexico.
Okay.
He would come like in October, rent a room from his cousin for dirt cheap,
and just
work
stack
all
money
the way until April, and just stack his cash. And he showed me pictures of his house in Mexico, of his truck in Mexico, that he would go back for the summer and live like a king.
Wow.
And eat out all the time, get all kinds of girls all the time. And he did this for at least 3 years, 3 seasons. We used to call him the actor. We actually call him the modelo. Because, dude, he had it on point.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what he was doing. It's like come September, October, he come. I'm back. When you guys want me to come back to work, and we're like, yeah, start next week. He's like, okay.
Wow.
But what I was saying earlier was, I was the most responsible person inside the office.
Okay.
So they have me work Sunday mornings, and we'd open at 6. So, dude, I can't tell you how many times I went hungover.
Just hurting.
Dude, laying down in the office. You know, just can't tell you how many times I've heard, hello? And I jump up real quick. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. You know, returning your car? Okay, thank you. Here's the bus. Take you back to the airport. Thank you. Have a great day. And just go back to laying down in the office.
I remember I was working in Bakersfield, and I just started mornings. And it was my birthday. I got there in August. I want to say right around August-ish. Maybe a little bit before that. And my boss was like, hey, you know, you're doing this club night. So this club night, we're going to throw you a birthday party at the club. It'll be big. You'll be broadcasting there, blah, blah, blah. I just want you to get tore back tonight. Like, fuck, cool, right on. I got fucking hammered, bro. I mean, just awful, bro. Just awful. And it was me and Alex G that were doing mornings at the time. So by the time we got back to the station, I said, I'm just going to stay here, dude. I go home. I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm not going to make it back. Just crash out here. Cool. So I'll crash out here too then. So we went in to the production studio because it was only like 3 hours and we had to be up to do mornings. So we because it was like on a Tuesday night or Thursday night or some shit. So we were just fucking lit, bro. And we're there and we stayed awake. We couldn't go to sleep. And then come 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we had to be on the air. And we go in there, got fucking blankets around us. We're just dragging ass. Just awful, dude. And the fucking owner comes in. Hey, you guys all right? Oh, yeah, man. We just fucking tied one on last night for my birthday and blah, blah, blah. And so, are you still... Yeah. Still drunk. You're in there. You smell it. It's not like I can fucking lie to you, right? Like, you can see it. Dude, we got off the air. My fucking programmed it. You stupid motherfucker. Don't you know when it's time to lie and blah, blah. Like, well, why lie? Dude, look at us. We were in there with fucking blankets around us. Trying to do a morning show, like fucking heaving. Like, what do you want us to do? You know what I mean? You told us go out and get fucked up. Yeah, but I didn't want you to come in. Oh my, he came in here and reamed me. You got these 2 guys in there, blah, blah, blah. I was like, fuck. Yeah, it was pretty awful, dude. That was probably the worst drunk we got doing that shit. It was awful. And then in Albuquerque, we would come in and, you know, we'd party with powder the night before, and we'd go in and it's dripping down the back of your throat, so you're trying to talk and it just creates that fucking nasal drip at the back of your throat.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, Awful. God damn, dude. I don't know how we did it. It was awful.
I don't know how you did it either.
Yeah. We did it for years, though. Fuck. That's why my heart bet. I don't think I could do it now, though.
Oh, dude.
There's no way.
I mean, now that you're starting to hang out with me again,
Right?
You'll notice, dude, I'm hardly going out.
Right.
Because it takes me 2 days to recover. If
Oh,
I
yeah.
start drinking, which is why I don't. Dude, 2 days minimum. So if I party, I got to party on a Friday night. If I'm going to party.
Right. Right.
If I'm just going to take a couple of drinks,
And relax.
Saturday's okay.
Right.
But and again, you'll notice because I don't anymore. Because, dude, I can't do it.
Yeah, it takes too long. I'm the same way. I don't like the way I get. Like if I get sloppy drunk, I don't like doing that shit either. Give me a good little head change, and I'll sustain that for a few hours. Cut back to water, or just sip on a beer the rest of the night, or whatever, and I'm cool. But
It's just like, for example, again, back to Shannon's party.
right,
On Sunday afternoon, I texted him. I said, yo, thanks for the invite. Good looking out. Send me those pics that we took. Because they were all taken on his phone.
right.
Didn't hear from him Sunday. And he finally got back to me this morning, Monday morning.
Oh shit.
And I'm thinking to myself, he was probably in bed the entire day on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because he was putting it on.
Really.
I'm talking, he was walking around with tequila bottles. He was, smoking. He was going all out. So I left like a little after 12, I think it was. And that night was not even close to being over.
Wow. So you're coming up on 22. Is there anything special you want to do for your birthday? Redo the 21st now, since things are kind of opening up.
Or maybe we could hit Vegas this time. That'd be cool.
Damn.
Anything you want to do special in Vegas?
Bow chicken wow wow.
There's that gun store that they got there that'll let you shoot fully automatic shit.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Titty bars?
That's not like you don't like going there, do you?
Yeah, I'm not. That's not my thing.
That's
but-
not my thing either.
Yeah, but it's different at my age than at your age. Like at your age, you should be like, let's go see some titties. Dad, take me.
I wouldn't be comfortable
With me? Or
With anybody.
just anybody at all?
with anybody.
Did I tell you the story about when I went for a bachelor party? And I sat next to a kid?
No?
Okay.
A kid? Like,
He had to be 21 at
Okay,
least.
okay.
Yeah, I think he was 21. And you'll know why in this story. We went for a bachelor party. I think it was my cousin's brothers. Anyways, a bunch of us went.
okay.
And we split up once we got inside. So I was sitting at the stage. And I was sitting next to this young cat.
Okay.
And he had his stack of money right there on the table in front of him.
Right.
And so every once in a while, an older dude would come and whisper in his ear.
Oh,
leave.
yeah. I remember this story.
Okay.
I don't remember it.
So me and this kid got to talking. This kid and I got to talking. And he was telling me, I guess it was his 21st birthday. And that old man was his dad.
Okay.
So his dad was like giving him money, but didn't want to cramp his style by having your dad sit right next to you.
Right.
So he would sit in the back and just watch over him, make sure everything was copacetic, and make sure his son was having a good time.
I would do that for you. I'd stay out of the way.
And I told that kid, I was like, you know what? That's the coolest pops right there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I said, he's leaving you alone. He's letting you have your fun. You're not having to. I don't know his relationship, but I was like, he doesn't want to embarrass you in any way. I was like, man, that's perfect. That's a good dad right there.
What'd he say?
He was like, I know.
We'll get up for you.
No.
No?
I'll go.
I do. You're the last fucking person I want there.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Tony.
I'm
you
probably
take
the
me there
first
for
guy
my
you want
birthday.
to go because I'm a married man. And I keep it
That don't
honest.
mean shit for me.
He won't be in your way. Tell you that. I wouldn't either. I'd sit in the back of the room for you. I'd sit on the other side.
Can we just leave it at I don't want to go? Is that cool for you? Or do you really want your kid to end up wanting to go to a titty bar? Are you disappointed in me that I won't go? What is it? Here comes the yes.
no,
He's
I'm
trying
not.
to find out how to say yes nicely.
No, I'm not upset that you don't want to go. I'm just, but
Then what are you?
I'm confused by your lack of, I don't know, wanting to try it, I guess, because you've never been, so you don't know what it's like to have a chick shoving her tits in your face
It's
and
not real.
gyrating on your. Well, if you go to the champagne room and you have enough money, it could be real.
Yes, but I don't.
But you might for your birthday. I'm just saying. It's okay. So no titty bars. You want to go shoot guns?
Why you gotta put it like that?
What?
It's a gentleman's club.
Okay.
We're gentlemen.
No gentleman's club.
No, maybe if you would have approached it that way.
No, I know what. They're the fucking same thing. I'm not dumb, Tony.
No, titty bars where you go to when you go to Tijuana.
Why? Because
Okay.
they Mexican?
No, because
No,
those are
they
the-
would. How do you say club in Spanish?
Club
Club de caballo, right? Or not?
de caballero.
Caballero. Same thing.
Why are you going to a caballero in Tijuana next weekend?
No,
Oh,
I'm not going to Mexico.
it's just right there.
Just
have a
go and throw
passport.
away. You don't need one. You can go with your driver's license. You're an American
I'm
citizen.
not even trying it.
Oh, and trust me, you're
know.
coming back. I don't know what your buddies look like, but if they look like you guys ain't having no problem coming back. Crickets.
Yeah, can we just leave it at I don't want to go? Like,
So, I got buddies that this is a while back, of course. They were in Vegas, and they called for some entertainment to come to their room,
Okay.
and I don't remember. Again, so long ago. For whatever reason, they had to call from the lobby up to their room, so maybe they could come and get her and bring her up, type deal.
Right.
So I guess she called. So she called, and they came they went to go get her,
Okay.
and I guess she was like on the older side of her years.
Oh shit.
And you figured if at this time they're in their mid-20s, so she could have been in her 40s, and they were like, "Oh no, she's too old."
Oh wow.
So I guess they called the company that they originally called her, like, "Yo, she's too old. You need to send somebody else." So I don't remember exactly how she made it to the room, but I guess she made it to the room and said, "Which one of you motherfuckers called my work and said I was too old?"
That's fucking perfect. Holy shit.
And they were like deer in headlights. They didn't know what to say. Oh man, good times.
Yeah, but nowadays it's different though, right? Like 40-year-olds. Yeah, right.
To a 20-year-old though, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To you, a 4-year-old's great. I mean, she could look banging.
Right.
I mean,
Could you find a 40-year-old attractive?
probably, yeah.
so, but they're being picky, and they see too many porns to know what they want. They're looking for that 11.
Yeah, but that 40-year-old know what she doing. Especially if, you're looking for somebody after they hit their dirty 30s, you're good, bro. You know what I mean? Then you're on the top end of the dirty 30s, you're good. Women change when they hit 30.
That is true.
They get comfortable with their bodies. They just, fuck it, I don't care. It is who I am. Have it. Do what you know what I mean? Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's try this. Ooh, no, not that. You know what I mean? Totally different. You ain't got to be teaching nobody nothing. No, nothing like that.
Got a question for you.
All right.
Do you think, it's off the subject, of course, I saw a video, maybe a Twitter thing,
Okay.
that they're saying how we've been parking in parking lots the wrong way.
Between the lines?
Those the white lines, right?
Okay.
So what this video is pointing out, and apparently maybe a dealership does it this way,
Okay.
and somebody saw it and videotaped it. What they did was they actually park the tires on the white line.
Okay, so there's 2 white lines. Which ones are you talking about?
The one on the driver's side.
So they put the tires on the white line of the driver's side.
Correct. Now, and they showed that if everybody did that, you'd have equal spacing between each car. Because you know how some people park too close to the one side of the white line?
Yeah, you could swing your door open and you wouldn't hit the other person.
So they're saying we should be parking on the actual white line, and there will be ample space in between each car if everybody did it.
Okay, so what about the ones that have the embankment, that have, the you don't use that first stall then?
I don't know. I mean,
You understand what I mean, though?
no.
So, like at Walmart, when you walk out of Walmart, there's like the little concrete, little round thing where they put plants and shit, right?
Okay.
And that's your first parking space.
Okay.
And then you have the one to the right, which would be...
So maybe that first parking spot needs to be rubbing against that curb.
What about my rims, dog? Like,
Then go find another spot, player. Hey, beggars can't be choosers. This is a societal thing. You need to conform to the new parking regulations.
well, I mean, let's be serious about it. Like, so they should put a white line
It probably should. Okay.
just to the left of it.
Okay.
Just to the left of it, so you know where to park, and then the next person on the white, and then the next person on the white.
Now, I actually saw the video of all these cars parked on the white line. He just like walked past them all while videotaping by recording.
Okay.
And dog, legitimately, there was spaces, equal amount of spaces in between each car. It was amazing. It looked so uniformed. It was crazy.
So then you wouldn't have the jackasses that park like over the middle line or crooked to take up 2 spaces.
Yeah.
Because nobody could hit your door anyway, right?
Yeah. I mean, of course, there are the exceptions. You got the monster vehicles. You know, I get it. I mean, this can't necessarily... You can't change it 100%. There's going to be your little exceptions.
Right.
But for the most part, dude, it looks great. I'm telling you, they all parked on the white line, and on the driver's side, on the passenger side, they were like maybe a foot and a half from the white line as they're now. On their side.
That would be fucking great. I think that I would love not to have fucking door dings on a fresh car. But we can't get everybody to take a fucking vaccine. Yeah. You want to get everybody to park on a white line? You know what I'm saying?
You know what that's funny? It's because you one of the people that don't want to get it.
Right.
That's why I laughed in my head.
Fuck yeah.
He's the one that if I came home and said that I got the first one, he'd be like, why? You're not going back to get the second one.
I wouldn't say that. But you know what? It's we don't know what the long-term effects are going to be of it.
That is true.
It's been ramped out, and it doesn't keep you from getting anything.
But still,
you could still get it because there's another variant of it.
But there's a close to 0 chance that it's going to harm you if you got it. Close to 0 that it won't harm you.
What's wrong with your throat, dog?
The vaccine's coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I just can't bring myself to want to do it. And now they're talking about, did you hear this shit? There's some sort of, there was in Texas, there's a case of monkeypox that was found. And that's from somebody from, it was Africa or some shit like that brought it. But they said it only lasts a couple of weeks. You get like this rash all over your body and on your face, and it doesn't kill very many people very often, but it's more of an annoyance.
I haven't heard anything about this.
And then they found there was another one there was some sort of like a monkey flu that they got from China that was found, or that the doctor that was working on it, I guess he works with primates, and 2 primates had died, and he was taking apart their head to test their brain or whatever. And within a week of doing that, he started coughing up blood and blah, 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 and died. So they brought samples of his blood to the U.S. to test it, and it's got some sort of monkey disease. So that's got to be the new thing. Got to watch out for fucking monkeys.
Didn't they make a movie about that a long time ago?
Yeah, 12 Monkeys, right?
No.
No, that's a real show.
I know it is, but that has nothing to do with what we were talking about. 12 Monkeys wasn't about monkeypox.
Oh, what was it?
12 Monkeys?
Yeah.
That was a thriller. I think somebody had to go back in time to try and kill somebody.
And they used a monkey?
I don't even think monkeys had anything to do with it, to be honest with you. I think it was like Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis.
So why would they call it 12 Monkeys?
I don't remember.
I'm confused.
Well, the movie I was referring to was Outbreak.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that had something to do with monkeys and...
Was it monkeys? It was a monkey that ate something that a bat had bitten. Or some
yeah,
shit
actually,
like
at the very end, I think they showed how it happened, like how it first happened.
Yeah.
Yes, something happened with the bat.
Like the bat pooped where the pigs were eating?
Yeah, something like that. Or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
the bat died and the pigs ate it.
Yeah.
Something like that. But in that movie Outbreak, where they, like the village, I guess, where this was really happening,
Right?
I guess they blew it up. And they were just like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
something like that.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Just fucking incinerated everybody. Said, fuck it.
And I think 12 Monkeys, if I'm right, that was a pretty good movie, but I don't remember it having anything to do with monkeys.
No?
It was just called that. I could be wrong.
That's stupid. Calling a movie 12 Monkeys ain't got nothing to do with monkeys. That's like
It
having
was a show, too.
Yeah, it was
a
actually.
show.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the show about? Do you remember?
Something like that. Still, like people going back in time to try and stop something from happening. If I remember right, I watched it for a little bit.
Why wouldn't they call it something time traveling? Time traveling monkey. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Monkey then, monkey now?
Don't know. You know, you ever watch Power?
No.
You didn't get into Power?
No. That's the
Power's
one with
good.
That's the one with the dude from It's hard out here for a pimp trying to make the money for the rent.
No,
Terrence
that was
Howard?
Empire.
Oh,
Empire the first season was good, but after that got whack.
Okay.
I stopped.
what's Power? Power's the one with 50?
Yeah, he's like produced it. He was in a couple episodes. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because that show was it was good. So what they did, because it ended, the main character got killed off.
Okay.
So it ended. So what they decided to do was make 3 or 4, maybe 3. What they call it, where they segue into other storylines.
Okay.
So like the first one which just ended not too long ago, was the main character in Power. He had a family. He was a drug dealer.
Okay.
So his son started selling drugs. So it kind of followed him. He went off to college and was selling drugs in college. I couldn't get into it. It was kind of whack. I saw the first few episodes and it was like, it's too much for me.
Okay.
Well, now there's another segue, which was 50 Cent's character in the original show. It's called, I guess it's a play off the Chicken Spot because it's called Raising Kanan.
Oh, okay.
Because his name in the show was Kanan.
Okay.
And so it shows how he started. And it actually looks pretty good. The first episode was last night. And his mom, it's in the 80s. So they play a lot of Run DMC music and stuff. And they got Shell Toe Adidas.
Your
It's in
favorites?
New York, yeah. And his mom's a drug dealer. And this kid is little. Like it starts off, he's like 5th grade, 6th grade. And he's being bullied on the playground. And they take him for his money. And he goes home crying. And his mom's a drug dealer. So she's like, what you crying for? And he told him he got punked for his money. And she's like, okay, we're gonna go handle it. And she starts filling up one of his socks with batteries.
I saw that preview part of it. Yeah.
So they roll up to the playground, and she's like, those are the kids over there? He's like, yeah. And she goes, okay, go handle it. And he's like, what? You know, he's kind of scared. She's like, look, you're either gonna deal with them or you're gonna deal with me. So it's up to you.
Man up.
So he walked up to them, and like I said, they're little kids. Yo, the main bully, he was like, oh, you come back for some more? You sure you want to do this? Yo, he swung that sock and busted him in his mouth. And dude, he just laid out, was just crying because he had blood gushing out. And then he looked at the other kid. The other kid was like, wait, I'm sorry. And just started beating the shit out of him with that sock.
Fuck.
And I was like, yeah, this is going to be good right here.
Hey, when they get you in them first 5-10 minutes of the show, you're in. Like, okay, I'm sold. I got it. I'm gonna go with you. Holy shit.
So that's pretty good, man. It's called Power Book 2.
Power Book 2. All right. Maybe I'll give it a
Raising
shot.
Canaan.
Maybe I'll give it a shot. We'll see. Did you watch those the Fear movies on Netflix?
My wife did.
Yeah?
I'm not into those.
Oh, that's right.
movies.
You don't like
She loves
scary movies?
No. We call them dumb scary movies,
Right.
And she loves those things. She loves scary movies, period. But those are like just over the top.
Really?
Did you watch them?
Yeah, I did.
Did the third one come out already?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because when she watched them, the two were out.
Yeah, the third one. I guess the third one just came out. I watched it today. The 1966 or some shit like that.
Is it good? I mean, are they good in general?
They're just they're like campy.
Yeah, that's...
You know what I mean? I like the Ash and the Evil Dead. You ever seen those?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
It was based off that movie called The Cabin. Did you ever see that?
No.
So it's based off of that, and then they made a TV series, and that came out. That's pretty good. That's not too bad.
That actor, the main guy.
Yeah.
He came out in a couple comedies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which movie you're talking about. Didn't one of his pans turn into a
chainsaw?
Chainsaw?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he could change it out, different kind of hands.
Right.
Yeah. But again, that's those really bloody, like the show, fucking bloody as all get out, dude. But like super campy bloody, not like scary. It's just fucking.
I saw Disney Plus has like an commercial advertising their shows,
right?
And I've only watched the first episode of the Captain America one.
Okay.
And it looked like the dude that's Captain America now, he had like a white kind of Captain America suit. Did that happen?
Oh, yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
Dude, I want to watch it now.
Just because of the suit?
Yeah, he looked legit in that outfit.
Right.
I was like, man, did that really happen in that show? I'm about to have to watch it.
So, what is it? Winter Falcon and...
Yeah, that's what
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
There you go. What
Falcon, that's what it is. Yeah, okay.
I said Winter Falcon?
Yeah.
That was a movie too, right?
Yeah. You know what we started watching yesterday, right? This fucking... Have you ever seen the Teen Titans, the cartoon?
Yeah, no, but I've seen the live action one.
The Titans?
Yeah.
Dude.
I've seen like half of the first season.
That shit is dark.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking dark. Like, I was sitting there, we were watching the first one, and the shit they were doing, like, holy shit, dude. That's really dark. I like it.
Yeah.
So we're getting into that. I think I'm like 4 or 5 episodes into Titans.
At one point, I think it was like maybe even the first episode where Robin says "fuck Batman."
Yeah.
That was legit. I was like, that's what hooked me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of little shit. It was when he took the dude's face and rubbed it on the broken glass on the car door.
That and the brick wall.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I'm in. We're good. We can watch this shit.
Shot the mom in the fucking face.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was good, dude. Good so far.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
I'm gonna finish checking that shit out. They got some new ones coming out too. There's another one that's supposed to be coming out. There's a show on there that it's called Atypical.
Yeah, I watched that.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
The kid that plays the autistic kid. A really good actor.
Yeah.
And the girl that's his girlfriend, she comes out in a couple campy, scary movies too.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. And the one that plays his sister, she's the one that came out in the new Bill and Ted's. Yeah.
Bill and Ted's Adventure?
Yeah. The new one. And she plays Keanu Reeves' daughter. Dude, she fucking nailed that role. She totally, like, the way she talks, the way she kind of moves, her inflection on shit, like, total spot on, bro. Spot on Keanu Reeves.
That main character, that kid,
yeah,
his homeboy's a trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. That's you.
What you mean?
I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, there's a lot of good shit coming out at the end of this month. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, what is that shit? Lost in Space. The third episode of that comes out, or the third season of that comes out.
That's still on?
Yeah. It's the new one. You've seen the new one, right?
I know of it, yeah. I'm not interested, though.
No? That's pretty good, dude. I like that sci-fi kind of shit, though. Some of it. Or the darker comic shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't really care for the floofy shit. You know what I mean? There was another...
Yeah, like you said, there's quite a few shows coming out that look very interesting.
Yeah. And Netflix has come a long way, dude. I can't get into Hulu. How many of that shit do you pay for? How many different services are you on right now?
We bootleg Hulu and Disney. We got, borrow the accounts, if you will. Amazon, just because we get the Amazon Prime, and then we pay for Netflix.
Okay.
But then again, I have that hot box.
Okay.
Firebox?
Like the Fire
Stick.
Okay.
That's unlocked.
The jailbroken.
Yeah. And so, but dude, that's hit and miss a lot.
Yeah.
Our buddy has one too, and he says he put on a movie and that movie comes on. The other day we wanted to watch. My wife and I watched Quiet Place 2. Dude, it took like 10 tries before
you could find one.
We found one. Like we clicked Quiet Place 2, and it'd be another movie.
We went to watch the Oriental Express, the new one with Johnny Depp.
Okay.
And it showed us the original one.
Yeah, we tried for like 3 days, huh?
Yep.
Kept going back to the original, like, fuck. That's not Johnny Depp.
One time we were actually, I don't remember which one it was. We were watching a movie thinking it was it. And because some movies you could tell right off the bat, no, this ain't it.
Right.
This is not it. But one, dude, they had us going for like 15, 20 minutes.
We watched a movie like that. And I wanted to say it was either something about bowling or the movie that it played was something about bowling.
It was.
And it wasn't the movie that we wanted. I can't fucking remember.
You're right. It was something about the bowler or some bullshit like that. And it wasn't what we were trying to fucking find. Have you seen the previews for the new Nicolas Cage movie called Pig?
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
So it's kind of John Wick-esque, I'm assuming. Because something happens where he's got a pet pig and somebody kills it or lets it out or some bullshit. And his whole thing is the movie is him trying to get his pig back or some shit. But they're saying that it's a great fucking movie.
Really?
Yeah, the reviews on it are like fucking like phenomenal Nick Cage, like face off Nick Cage, you know what I mean?
Because Nick Cage is old now.
Yeah, bro, that motherfucker takes on every movie he can. Actors,
yeah, he ain't scared of collecting a paycheck.
No,
yeah,
none whatsoever. Well, he fell off after he made that fucking movie 8mm.
That was horrible.
And then he made that movie in the ambulance. What was it called? Where he started seeing dead people?
Taking Out the Dead or something like that?
Yeah, I think you're right. After that movie, his movies were shit after that.
I think he did Natural Treasure after that.
Oh, you're right. He did.
Natural Treasure's pretty good.
Yeah, you're right.
He did a lot of horrible movies.
A lot.
Yeah.
So one of his best ones was fucking Face Off, dude.
Yeah.
With him and John Travolta. Yeah. They fucking...
Con Air was good.
Yeah, Con Air was really good.
Leaving Las Vegas was kind of whack.
It's just weird, bro. He likes those fucking weird movies.
They actually say he's kind of weird in real life.
Oh yeah, I would think so. I because the way he talks,
seems
like
Quentin Tarantino-esque.
yeah, he's very ticky when he talks. Like he's very, you know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. Just even with like when he's his inflection and the way he speaks is very awkward. It doesn't flow. Like he doesn't have a flow to his talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I could eat a peach for hours. Like he just is. He's weird when he talks to you. Oh.
You know he was supposed to be Superman at one point, right?
Really?
Yeah, dude. If you ever look up, like you could YouTube Nicolas Cage Superman, it was supposed to be like really detached from what we know Superman is.
Right.
Like he had long hair, he had like a plastic suit, and I think the S on his suit like glowed.
Wow.
If you look it up, like Nicolas Cage Superman, who's that dude? He directed the Edward Scissorhands.
Tim Burton.
Yeah.
He was directing it, so it was like really far fetched.
It'd be funny if when he flies up to the fucking sun to get his power. If he did it like in that movie where he's got the long hair,
Oh yeah.
staring up into the sky like that,
Oh wow.
up at the sun.
I mean, he had some long hair. It was crazy.
What's that witch bullshit movie he did? Like that.
Oh, that wasn't a bad movie. Which
was
one are you talking
newer,
about? Are you
right?
talking about The Sorcerer?
No.
'Cause-
The medieval movie.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Witch something witch.
Yeah. I can't think of what it's called.
He also did the superhero with the motorcycle.
Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah,
Ghost
Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
They want him back as Ghost Rider, and that'd
Really?
be sick. Yeah,
I don't remember that movie being that good.
I liked it.
I
I liked it because of the scene where he's riding with Sam Elliott
Oh yeah,
and the fucking horse is on fire.
it's kind of dope.
Is it? It was so long ago.
You know, but you got to remember though, like that was the beginning of
Marvel
the
movies.
Marvel movies and comic movies.
Blade.
To begin with, you know what I mean?
They got the new guy for Blade too.
They got a new guy for Blade.
They're gonna bring him into the MCU.
Who?
Marshala Ali or some shit like that. I think that's the dude who played Malcolm X and something.
Oh, okay. He might be able to pull it off.
It was called Season of the Witch, by the way.
Season of the Witch. There you go. There's another one that he's doing, or that he's done. That he's some sort of jujitsu master or some bullshit. That he's taking care of some village, and I don't know. It's really weird, but it's not a bad movie. But then he started doing those goddamn movies with. I shouldn't have said it that way. He started doing those movies that Kirk Cameron was doing, which is a series of Christian books that take you through, like, so like one day everybody that was supposed to go to heaven is gone.
Oh, Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage did one of those movies.
Because those Kirk Cameron movies are real Bible thumping movies.
Yeah. Well, I think it was like the fourth one in that series that he did. And then he did that real fucking weird movie called The Knowing. But I think his best one is Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Yeah. It would be between that and Face Off would probably his two best.
What about the movie where he doesn't talk?
No.
9/11. He did that movie too.
Oh yeah.
No. With Sean Connery. Alcatraz.
Oh, The Rock.
The Rock. That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was good too. That was decent.
You know, one of his first movies is one of my favorite movies.
Which one?
Valley Girl.
Oh, that was way in the fuck back there.
Dude.
That was a movie that he came out with Robert Downey Jr. That's but it may be that one. Way in the fuck, way back.
I don't remember Robert Downey Jr. being in that movie.
I might even be thinking about.
You are the two worst motherfuckers to talk to movies about.
Weird Science.
He was in Weird Science?
I believe so.
Are you sure?
It was one of those movies.
I got it.
Fucking take forever. Are you kidding me? Nick
Dude,
Cage has been in
yeah.
fucking all kinds of movies.
Valley Girl is a good movie.
Valley Girls.
Gag me with a spoon when they used to all talk like that.
Oh yeah, I used to love when girls talk like that.
But the movie where he didn't. Oh, I already said that one.
Yeah, the new one that he did where he doesn't talk, Drive Angry. He did too with Heather. What's her name? Heard.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. Yeah.
Don't know that one.
Amber Heard's hot, dude, but she's a mess. Fucking up good old Johnny Depp.
He wasn't in Weird Science.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Hey, I know we were talking about that movie.
Oh, Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, but the other one from last week.
Nicolas Cage was a movie?
Oh, The Lie?
The Lie.
We're not supposed to talk about it until next week, though.
Yeah, but we got a special phone call that's coming in. Somebody that just watched it. So we're going to have to have a little chit-chat about it.
All right.
An old buddy of ours.
Who?
Come on, man. You know our homeboy, Manny?
Oh, Manny from Phoenix, you on the phone?
Yep.
Let's see. Manny, you there?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man? How's it going?
It's going, man.
So,
What up, Manuel?
What's going on, T-Bone?
What's popping?
say hi to Sebastian.
Oh, man.
What up?
Hey, Seabass.
So you watched The Lie, right?
I did, man.
And thoughts? What are you thinking?
Well, it's funny because I'm actually behind on you guys' podcast, and I was listening to it and earlier, and all of a sudden I was like, damn, I gotta watch that movie now because you guys were hyping it up. And yeah, dude, it's pretty fucked up.
Now, let me ask you this. Did they or did they not do that Pakistani dude wrong?
Yes.
See,
Hell yeah.
because there's like mixed feelings about that. They're saying how some of our friends are saying he deserved it, and I'm like, there is no way that dude deserved that. He was just trying to find his daughter, and what they did to him was wrong.
Yeah, I would agree with you, bro.
So when you saw that last scene, were you as confused and shattered as the people in the garage, as the other girl's parents?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Like, it was like, all of a sudden she popped in, and I'm like, what?
Dog.
Yeah, dude, it fucked me out, dude. Yeah,
dude,
go ahead, bro.
I mean, I did not see that coming at all. I would have never thought. I mean, that's great writing right there.
Yeah, I was in for the ride. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Like, okay, now they killed the dad. What's gonna happen next, right?
You can't be giving it away like that.
Why?
Okay.
We told him, hey, we're gonna give you a certain amount of time, and then you said, fuck it, we got homie on the line. Okay, well, let's talk about that. You didn't do your homework. You asked out.
Right?
You procrastinating too bad. So
no, you're right, dude. It was just like you know, like T-Bone said, and in your that podcast I was listening to, it's like that Gone Baby movie where you're just like left hanging, like what?
Right? She comes back out of nowhere, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Now here's another question. Some people are saying how you would do anything for your kids. Would you have gone that far for her if it was your kid?
That's a freaking tough question, bro. Because I want to say, dude, that I think put to that test, man. I think I probably would, man.
Really? Because I think I'd have to turn her in.
I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm in the middle, to be quite honest, bro.
Did you say you'd turn your daughter in?
I think I would have to.
You're full of shit.
Fucking narc.
You're full of shit. You pay all her rent while she got a job, and you're gonna turn her in for this shit? Come on. Let's be honest.
Yeah, she took it a little too far.
I like how you say that, like you wouldn't turn my ass in.
Oh hell yeah.
See?
Hey, come get him. He right here.
See?
He eating a sandwich. You got time. Yeah, no, I don't know, dude. Like,
dude, it's just a hard question to ask, man, because it's like, we obviously have never been in any part of our life in a situation where it's just like
that life or death, right?
Test. Because we can, I think, morally, like you told me, saying like, oh no, I'll turn her in, but like, I think shit would change, bro, if it was like just on the fly like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we'd have to make up a story to where she fell in. She was. I was trying to talk her out of jumping. You know, we ain't gonna say we pushed her.
Yeah, I hear you.
And even then, in the end of it, it's a fight or flight. So it's either fuck, we got to come up with a story, or fuck you, you're going to jail. Like,
so wait a minute. So you would have turned her in from the beginning, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Because in this day and age with technology, like he got busted with the phone. Come on, dude. Somebody's always watching. So let's just get the story straight now. And even if it's a story that where I have to take the hit. You see what I'm saying? But we got to come up with something.
Right.
Because you ain't hiding that.
Right, because they're going to start pinging cell phone towers.
As they did. So something's got to be said. I'm not going to say I'm turning her in, but let's figure this out because we got to go to the police.
The movie could have been another 20 minutes. I want to know how they got out of killing the dad.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't?
What do you mean they didn't?
They didn't get out. Did they get out of it?
They went to jail?
I don't know what.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you heard the police coming.
It was one of them movies.
You also saw Palpatine fall off the fucking railing in the Death Star, and he came back in the 9th Star Wars movie.
He did. He right.
The police coming don't mean shit unless we see them in handcuffs in the fucking prison
And they were
cell.
getting their handcuffs. Because that's why they were hugging each other, and they heard the police sirens coming. They were like, oh, we're screwed.
They knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that little girl all come back all happy, all like, think she was funny doing her shit, and nope, your dumbass got your dad killed. Now, as a kid, how do you feel about that, right?
Oh, she's going to have problems for the rest of her life. She's going to see a shrink for the rest of her life. Because she caused all that.
You think she's going to feel that, though?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think anybody in their right mind will feel some sort of remorse or shock about that.
Anybody in their right mind would start shit.
Right? Well, I don't know, man. Going to visit somebody you think you're in love with make you do crazy shit.
So, I take it you were as surprised as I was?
Yeah, dude. Like, shit. Of course. I mean, I don't know how surprised you were, but
dude,
I think there was anticipation building up to it because you guys were talking about it.
Like I said, man, my mouth was open for 30 seconds.
Drop.
Looking at my old lady. Like, I couldn't believe that just happened. Dog. I was just like, that whoever wrote this movie deserves a raise because that one was good.
Well, I remember.
Go. I'm sorry, Ro. Go.
No, go ahead, Manny.
That's it was a trip, bro. That before I watched it, it only had 3 stars, and I'm surprised it doesn't have more. To be quite honest.
Yeah, I think it's one of those movies that's going to be like, once it catches on, it'll be a cult classic, but it's not going to be one that ever gets the notoriety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even know why my wife and I watched it. I have no idea why we picked that movie to watch. I'm not going to lie.
I probably told you about it after I fell asleep watching it. You know what I mean?
Go.
No, because you fell asleep watching it. God damn it. You fall asleep watching a lot of good shit, though.
Yeah, that's true. See? I mean, it got nothing to do with the quality of the movie. It could be how I slept the night before. It could be
how comfy the chair you're in now.
Yeah,
is now.
Wow,
I fixed it.
Right. Hey, Manny. Well, thank you so much for calling, man.
Well, hold up, real quick.
Right. Oh shit.
See, I know you say you're behind. On the last episode, we gave Alex a shout out for his birthday. What'd you do for his birthday?
Oh, we took him to Rocky Point, where I was supposed to take you, Hilda, and Dre last year.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so it's in Mexico. It's like, our version of San Felipe here in Arizona, where you're at the beach. We rented a condo. Kid just swam on the beach and played in the pool all freaking day for like 3 days straight, man. We just got back, today on Monday.
Oh, so was this past weekend you did that?
Yeah. Left Thursday morning and came back today.
What grade is he in now? Because we were trying to figure that out.
He's going into the 6th grade.
Oh, is that now middle school over there? Because out here it is.
Yeah, they call it middle school now. But they started middle school in 5th grade, so he's 11. He's 11. He just turned 11 on Thursday.
So out there, middle school is 5th, 6th, and 7th?
And 8th.
And 8th.
Wow.
And 8th. Well, at least in this school district it is, which is kind of crazy because, 5th graders are still...
Yeah, they're still a little immature.
Small kids, and they're going to school with an 8th grader. It's like damn.
I think 6th grade's still young.
I'm going to be 50 in a couple months. I'm still immature. What are you talking about? Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Shit. Never get rid of that old dumb stuff. Cool. All right. Well, hey, Manny, thanks so much for calling, and we'll check back with you in a little bit.
All right, guys. You take care. Have a good one.
You too, brother.
That's it.
So there you go. You have it. One person that's watched it that we know.
I'll be honest with you. All the people that have said they watched it, they liked it. Remember Mojo threw his little 2 cents in?
Oh, yeah.
He was like, I saw that movie, and I was like, whoa.
Even Rob, too, right?
Yeah.
He said he liked it. I mean, it's a good movie. I just don't. It doesn't have that notoriety that it deserves.
And again, I don't even know why we picked to watch it. I have no idea.
I think the guys probably read it. Probably read what it was like. I mean, the title, "Ooh, the Lie." Fuck, what's that?
That's
right?
True.
And then you read it, and you're like, "Oh shit, okay."
And you know what else it is? Is the mom. She's been in a couple of shows that my wife and I have seen in the past. So we're kind of a fan.
Yeah, she's that older redheaded lady, right? Yeah.
She's been like a detective in a couple of shows.
Well, the dude that plays the dad too, he's a good actor, dude.
Yeah, he's been in quite a few movies.
I don't know nothing about the Pakistani dude or the girls that played the. Well, the one that plays the daughter.
She's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah, the white girl, right?
Up, yeah.
The dark-haired girl. I had no idea who she was.
She was in not that I've seen it. But apparently they've made several movies called The Kissing Booth.
Oh yeah.
She was in that, and she played the daughter on the movie they made about that mother-daughter duo that the mother made her pretend that she was disabled, and they got all kinds of money and
what?
And they
what fucking show is that? I know what you're talking about.
That might even been called The Lie as well.
The girl played a disabled girl in real life?
Yeah, it's a true story. And they wound up killing the mom. The girl got a boyfriend after a while. She had to pretend that she was stuck in a wheelchair. Yo, dude, they got a house. They got trips to Disney World. All kinds of stuff. Money. And, dude, there was nothing wrong with her.
Hey, Seabass. Want to go to Disney World?
Why gotta pick me?
But yo, they used to.
No. Why gotta pick me?
So on that note,
yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Do you get in the next one?
Wow! Holy shit!
We'll start now, motherfucker.
Well, remember, never go full R word. You fuck up when you go full R word. You gotta bring it back a little bit.
Well, you're not gonna say it like Robert Downey Jr. in that movie?
No. Just dude playing another dude, pretending to be another dude. Something like that.
It's called fucked that line up.
Yes.
It's called The Act.
The Act?
Yeah, and it's based on a true story. And I actually saw the documentary on that story. And dude, it's jacked up.
Wow.
Dude, the mom did her wrong. Would always have to keep her head shaved. Dog.
Well, you already shaved your head.
Fuck off.
Dog. And she's like 20 years old in that picture. But they had to make her seem like...
She looks older than the mom.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the dad had no idea, apparently, because the mom and dad weren't together. Oh, they did her so wrong, kid.
Wow. Let me ask you a real question, though, Tony. Had you thought about that shit back in the day, would you have done it?
Which one?
The movie The Act.
No,
I mean, she got trips everywhere.
Dog, she got laced up.
I'm gonna have to check it out, dude. Don't worry, I'm not gonna have no ideas.
I think that's like a.
I'm gonna walk in on him watching that movie with a fucking notepad and a pen.
I think that's like a 10 episode maybe an hour each.
It was a show. Okay, that's what I
So
thought.
it might be a little bit much, but if you could watch the actual documentary on it, dude,
That'd be
it's
the one?
crazy. And it's one of those things that where they say the pee is the power of a drug.
The pee's a powerful drug. Power?
On a woman.
Oh, yeah.
To where, like I said, she got a boyfriend, and she convinced the boyfriend to kill the mom because she just wanted to be done with it. And she felt she couldn't escape it, so her and her boyfriend, made the plan to kill the mom, and obviously they got caught. But dude,
What did the boyfriend look like?
I'm gonna be jacked up for saying this.
Yes, I love it.
Okay.
No, you're not gonna love it.
I'm gonna love it, Tony.
Kind of look like you, Seabass.
Oh, fuck you.
That's fucked up. That's fucked
and
up.
it's maybe
I might as well put a goddamn fucking outfit on.
It might be because
Fuck
no,
you,
hold on.
Tony.
It might be because
No,
when they
hold on.
interviewed him,
Fuck you.
when they interviewed him, he was like in his jail uniform outfit because he's in jail,
Right.
And they make you cut your hair short, and he's a white dude,
Right?
so
Fuck you, Tony. No, I'm just kidding.
what you think I was gonna say?
Not me, motherfucker. Wow, I can only get with a girl who's pretending to be retarded.
No,
That's because you won't go to strip clubs to go out looking for
Dad got a
girls.
point there, kid.
We're hitting everyone in Vegas.
Right on.
Fuck you, Tony. Sincerely, from the bottom of my cold heart, fuck you.
I don't think there's anywhere to go from there. Any final
No,
words?
there's not.
Any final words,
You
Sebastian?
really want to ask me what my final words are?
Fuck you, Tony.
Yeah, fuck you, Tony.
That's twice
that-
in a row, kid.
That is the
you
goddamn.
hit me like that last week.
Yeah,
Show me
you
some
fucking
love,
deserve
son.
it. You
Give-
deserve
give
it.
him a hug.
No,
Come
nah. I'm gonna hug my fake retard girlfriend.
Oh. Fuck. Come here, Samantha. Any final words, Tony?
Yeah, actually, I do. Now, first and foremost, Seabass, you have a great weekend. In San
I thought it was
Diego.
going to be an apology. Of course it wasn't.
No,
No, that's about as great as an apology. And you're leaving Thursday or Friday?
Friday.
you have a great time, kid.
I
Enjoy
will.
yourself. You're young. You're 21. Put yourself out there. Have
Take a little
good time.
liquid courage and butt
Yeah.
out.
Fuck.
Yep. Well, my nephew, AJ, graduated college this year.
Right on. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he's having an actual ceremony. One of the first ceremonies in 2 years for that school
Okay.
on Monday evening. No, Tuesday morning. Excuse me, because my wife is going. I can't go because of work.
Okay.
So she's going with her sisters and nieces and stuff, up there Monday night. So she's gonna leave me all alone again.
Representing the Checo family.
Yeah. So he's having the ceremony. So sorry I can't make it, but congratulations, AJ.
Right on.
And my goddaughter Alyssa, Griselda's daughter,
Oh, okay.
turning 18
Woo.
Thursday.
Right on.
Yeah, she's graduated high school or graduating high school. So happy birthday, Alyssa.
Is that it? Anything
That'll
else?
be it. Yeah.
All right.
Is that it? Are you fucking done yet?
Yeah, we're like, fuck, Tony. You got to be home like
That's
15
how
minutes
he
ago.
That's how he asked
Oh
that.
snap! It is late.
Fuck. I
On
can
that
hear the
note,
wood cracking now.
Right. Love you guys. See you guys next Monday or Tuesday for you. We'll see each other Monday. Bye.
All right.